We are in our living room slash library slash entertainment hub slash office. You know, it's San Francisco. You have to learn how to make a multi-purpose of the small spaces that you have. This is my office. This is where I do all of my my design and character work. My only co-workers are two cats and a dog. Usually I have a cat bed actually here that Shimo sleeps on because he has to be in the mix of everything. Well, I got this tattoo on Father's Day, and it was an idea that I've had for years that I was a little hesitant of doing because it's a tattoo, and it was my first tattoo. It's Braille dots that spell out Daddy, and I got it in honor of my father. I thought it would be a lot sweeter than saying something like Dad in script. And the great thing about the tattoo is that when I had it done, it was raised for a few weeks. And I was able to go see him on Father's Day and have him feel the dots, and he read it, which was really, you know, it was really a fantastic moment. You know, he knew what it was. I didn't have to tell him. So it was a pretty emotional moment for both of us, you know. So when my parents met and ended up getting married, they always joked, well, what are our children going to be like with us? So we're just a couple of misfits, you know, with our issues, you know, and luckily we're here. They never thought not to have children despite all of their challenges. I can't imagine what that would have been like. Darren and I, we were married in June of 2010, and from the get-go, I was very honest with him about the challenges that I faced genetically being a carrier of choroideremia, and he never let that be an issue. He wanted a family with me. That was always the thing. I would think about it. Oh, I'd have a child someday. And then there was this little dark shadow that would creep up in my teen years and my 20s. But here I am. I'm reminding you that this is going to happen possibly, and it's going to be really difficult, and it's going to break your heart sometimes. And how is your child going to feel about this if they do inherit the disease? And I'll tell you, the person who really changed my mind was E.J. Scott on that, because he told me one day, you know, after we met and we talked for a long time about it, and you know, hear him talk about his experience going blind and having that be so raw and emotional and such an incredible struggle, you know, to hear him tell me that despite all of that, you know, it's such a triumph to live, to have a life, and there's nothing greater than that. There's no disability that would ever cause you to not and want to live. So we're expecting a boy. We just found out a few weeks ago. So excited. EJ wrote me the most wonderful message when he found out that we were expecting a boy. And he said, Liz, I'm running for that little guy. He's gonna be a hero to our son. I told EJ, you know, and I wasn't kidding when I told him this, but I said I wanted a picture of him in his Superman shirt. I know he's a huge fan of Superman. And I wanted to put it in the nursery as a reminder that no matter what, you know, there is hope. There could be a cure someday, and even if there isn't, we have this man to look to for an example to set our son on the right path. So, yeah, EJ's an amazing guy. We're so lucky to have him.
Zion's Bank, Carmen's your neighborhood grocer, the original Creamies, so Nordic Track for helping us with the 10K.
Thank you. I started crying at like mile 25 or something. It's just hard, the marathons and everything I'm doing it for. It's just right. I just think it's toll on me, I guess. I don't know. Just glad it's over. I hope the next one goes better.